So, if you've been paying attention, for whatever reason, you may notice the background's a little different. What happened there? Well, I moved halfway across the country. I am in Los Angeles, California, I moved all the way here from Nebraska, which is where I was, and doesn't really need to go any deeper than that. I'll be happy to answer any questions if any appear in the chat, but until then, I just want to play Hades. It's a great game. I didn't realize I was kind of in the middle of something when I booted it up. So, also, this is going to be spoilery. The last time I played, I got to the end. To the final boss. And I lost. So now we're working our way back. I'm not expecting to get back to the final boss right away, or even tonight. So I'm just gonna play and see what happens, because that's kind of how this game works for me. Is just let's see what happens this run, which is why I love it. Oh, I don't even know what weapon I'm using. Okay. Okay, it's been a couple days since I played last, and I was kind of anticipating. I got to the final boss using the spear last time. I don't really know what my loadout is here. Oh. Cool. GG easy. Oh. Not in the lava. Oh my god. Wait, I didn't pick up those. Yeah. I can get rid of this guy without using him now. Normally I don't use the bow. I kind of go for the, I just realized my light isn't on. Professional media guy here. Hopefully that looks better. I was wondering, I'm like, man, when I was looking at OBS, I was like, man, the camera kind of looks like crap. Anyway, happy everyone's here. Thank you everyone for the kind words. This is going pretty well. But yeah. Apologies if the background also looks kind of barren. I just moved here a week ago. That's still haven't gotten my couch yet. Still waiting on that. Love it when you get those Amazon, like, it's gonna get here today, and then at noon it's like, we tried, but you didn't, there was an issue. It's like, I wasn't out. It's kind of hard to judge LA right now just because everything's shut down. Like, right after I moved here, they implemented the curfew, and now they're shutting off all dining at restaurants. I think both inside and outside dining. But before that, I got some nice... I had a family friend show me around the city a little bit. Took me to Hollywood and Sunset Boulevard. And on my own, I went to Little Tokyo. When my dad was here, when we moved in, we went to Santa Monica and we like that. So overall, so far, I'm really liking it. It's just hard to get a firm grasp of, like, an actual experience due to all of the circumstances. I kind of just autopiloted that boss. That felt good.
And clear.
Oh, I didn't get that.
I'll just take that.
Cool. Cool. Oh, that was a bit of a speedy boy. Yeah, I still think about PSX all the time, and I really wish they would bring that back. It's hard to imagine that nowadays. But I would love it if they brought it back this year. I always thought, like, oh, maybe they stopped doing it because they just got busy or something. And I don't really know why they stopped doing it, to be honest. Maybe it was just too much.
Next region.
They were spending more money on it than they thought it was worth. I don't know. And I was kind of sad. I even had that moment of just like, oh yeah, the Game Awards. I'd like to go. Oh yeah, it's digital. Yeah. I got spoiled living in Nebraska, where like pretty much everything was unchanged, and like I never really got my hopes up at any point for anything like this.
More flame wheels.
And now I can't get my hopes up, and COVID. So. But yeah, I miss, I really hope to, still be here by, whenever everything comes back. Would be very fun if, E3 continued to exist beyond this year. The last E3 might have been last year and we didn't even realize it at the time, so... Butterfly, yeah. Oh my god, I dashed right into that. Okay, that works. But yeah, I'm doing alright. I like to go for the fated choice ones just because I'm a completionist. Special force 4 more shots. I always go for the armor ones.
Let's see how this goes.
As well. I don't really need. I'm kind of low on health, so I don't really want to. Oh, I didn't even see the gems. Again, I'm kind of autopiloting right now. This is my first stream in a while, and my first stream since moving. So I'm a little out of practice. So that's kind of what my mind is focused on right now. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, have a good one, man. Nice, nice catching up, even a little casually. I like had a weird breath there. I'm kind of a mess. Oh my god, that thing is gonna kill me. Yep. It's my first run back, and I came back in the middle of a Bone Hydra fight, so I'm a little... I was like, yeah, I'm gonna use the shield, and... Oh, I guess I have the bow and arrow now. I do need health. But yeah, I don't really usually... I don't tend to make it too far in Elysium anyway. And in the event I do get to the boss fight in this area, that's usually where I die. I like couldn't believe that I actually made it to the final boss the other day. I barely made it through this boss fight here. Dude, Hades is so good. I honestly think there's a chance it could sneak GOTY this year at the Game Awards. Like, I think enough games journalists have played it and enough really freaking like it to where I think it might be Shape of Watered. I think it's like it's gonna be enough people's second choice where it might end up just winning. Because you have The Last of Us that is my game of the year, but it's so divisive. I think it's either gonna be people's game of the year or like towards the bottom of their list. Whereas this, I think, is going to be like a consistent second or third place. Oh, good one, genius. So I could totally see this getting kind of Shape of Watered and winning Game of the Year this year at a lot of, not just the Game Awards, but at a bunch of different outlets. And I think it absolutely deserves it. I think it's a fantastic game.
Strength of the centaurs.
Honestly, like, I kind of want to talk about the Game Awards for a little bit, but like, looking at the nominees for Game of the Year, when they said like, hey, the nominees are gonna be called, I'm gonna get food, gonna be called this week. What are your predictions? I guessed it 6 for 6. Like, I guessed it perfectly, and that's because like all 6 of those games are games I think are games that deserve it, both deserve it and have a shot at winning. Like, I could see Animal Crossing winning just because it was such a fun, positive. It was just positive energy that we needed this year. I'm gonna die here, more than likely. So, like, I could see Animal Crossing taking it. I've seen a lot of, like, negative press around Last of Us Part 2 recently, even within the game's journalist press, just because a lot of people feel like it's a little too bleak, and I understand that. Like, it's almost like bullying to play that game this year. Like, any other year, I think it's like, oh, it's a statement about human nature, and I actually think that Last of Us Part 2 ends on a kind of a positive note, which is weird, but like, it has an overall positive message about people and humanity, which I think people kind of overlook. But I've seen a lot of people just being like, it's not really the game we needed this year, where Animal Crossing kind of was, and so is Hades to an extent. And so I get that perspective. I would still give it to Last of Us, though, just because the technical achievement of that game is absolutely mind-blowing. And I also think Ghost of Tsushima deserves it. That was just a fun romp through samurai-era Japan. And that was a worthy experience on its own. Also, the story was really good in Ghost of Tsushima. Like, it didn't need to be good, but it was. Like, the only reason people really bought Ghost of Tsushima was because it was a fun samurai power fantasy, and then it ended up having, like, a really good story. I actually don't think I've given Nectar to...
Lady Demeter, you've shown me warmth and generosity, and I am very grateful for it.
And Doom Eternal is nominated. I don't know if that'll... I think that'll win Action Game, but I don't know. That's definitely kind of the dark horse for GOTY, the big one, in my opinion. I think that game's like a 10, but I still think it's kind of gonna be overlooked. And I just think the other games on that list are better, to be honest. I do need a call. I usually don't get them too often. Oh, I have like no health. My god. What else was it? It was Hades, Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, Doom, Animal Crossing, Final Fantasy VII. Again, I love Final Fantasy VII Remake. I would actually, that's like the only game that I'd be like kind of upset if it won. Not because I think it's bad, just because it's like, it's part 1 of a bigger thing. Like, it's still not even like fully Final Fantasy VII. I think it's a great game, and I loved it, but I don't know. I think it's a little weak. Oh, good one. I think it's a little weak compared to, yeah, I think it's a little weak compared to, like, Ghost of Tsushima and Last of Us, but I still think it's fantastic. I still love that game, like, so much. If that won GOTY, again, like I said, like, that's, like, the only one where I'd be like, I don't know about that, but I would still be like, hey, love that game. Love that game.
Oh well.
I don't have a PS5 yet, but that's a game I really look forward to playing again on PS5 and like going for the platinum and everything. Also, like, and like, even with what I just said, how like Final Fantasy VII kind of loses GOTY points for me because it's just one piece of the puzzle. That final boss fight is the most insane shit 10 out of 10.
Just kidding.
I loved the ending. How stupid
Tell
it
me
was,
something
but
from
also how
above, you
epic it
please,
was.
Since we're more candid lately in regard to matters of my birthright here and all.
Yeah, I don't know anything about a new Infamous, but I have heard stirrings that Infamous. I've heard Infamous being thrown around, and
That's fair.
honestly, I'm fine if the Infamous that's being thrown around is just like a remake / remaster collection of 1 and 2, because that never happened on PS4. So put those on PS5, please.
Heartwarming.
I just want those games on modern platforms, really. Infamous 2 is a great friggin' game, and that does not deserve to be stranded on PS3. Oh. But yeah, even if like the stirrings of Infamous is just a remaster of the first 2 games, I would still take that. Like, even if it is literally the same game, just 4K, HDR, 60 F, 120 frames per second, whatever, I would take that. I would take that big time. Ooh, see, I'm a sucker for cosmetics, but at the same time, ooh, yeah, I wanted this, actually.
Let's go with this. I positively cannot wait to see what sorts of foul.
And yeah, I loved Infamous 2, because Infamous 1, the choices are pretty cheap. It really is kind of like you're playing the same game, just with some slightly different things here and there. Whereas Infamous 2, your choices pretty much give you like the paths diverge so well. Like you're playing a different game, pretty much, depending on which side you choose. And that's something I wish they would have touched on a bit more in Second Son. I wish it did kind of like the paths diverged more instead of kind of like you're playing the same game but you're bad here. I wish it was straight up like this would not happen if you are good, or this would not happen if you are bad. And so like halfway through the game you're already playing a completely different game than you would if you had picked the other side. And yeah, that's like I said, I felt like the stories didn't really the decisions didn't have much weight in Second Son, because you end up just kind of playing the same game you would if you were good or evil. I think I might save for one of these, but I don't know, they're not like super. I mean, this could be useful for the shops, but I don't know. I'll wait.
Say Orpheus. I ever tell you I want.
And yeah, I think Infamous 2 is the best Infamous game. But I mean, you're only competing with 1 and Second Son, which are both great games, but 2 is just on such a different level compared to that.
My, that is wonderful to hear, my friend. Another in a litany of such heroic deeds.
I remember when they like completely redesigned Cole in 2, and then they like dialed it back a little bit. Like they completely changed his character design at first, and then people were just like, this isn't even the same character. And it's like, all right, fine, he's bald again. Yeah. Oh yeah, new voice actor.
Poor Dusa.
I thought the new voice actor was good. I thought like he felt similar to the first game's voice actor, but just a little less edgy. Still edgy, but just less over the top edgy. Ooh, oh, I don't want to use this yet because I still don't really know what it does, and it's still in rather short supply. Oh, but like one thing I really liked about Infamous 2 also is that the emphasis on melee combat was really good. I thought they did a really good job. They did a really good job, like expanding on that in Second Son, and obviously with Ghost of Tsushima, that whole game is melee combat, and it really does kind of like if you play Infamous Second Son and then play Ghost of Tsushima, you can kind of tell like, yeah, this is built on the same basic foundation as Infamous.
You worry something bad is going to happen.
No, I'm worried you'll be waiting.
Maybe I just want to show things.
Sure.
But yeah, I think. Oh yes, give me the shield.
I think I'll try.
I enjoy the shield.
Hey, that looks pretty neat.
The shield is really good in the first boss fight.
Another keepsake.
I don't know who would get that. Like, who am I still missing here? I like to do this one for the first run, so that way you can kind of get that boost without much. Oh yeah, you can use your shield wallets. Oh, that's so good.
Again.
So you can get that chaos boon without sacrificing too much.
See that, Aegis?
All of them are fated choice. Huh. Sad fires a piercing shot. This could be useful because my special is a bit slow now.
Fix that.
Oh yeah, that's nice. No, I still don't have a PS5 yet. Because I just moved and I need all the money I can get. And so I didn't really want to play any. I don't want to buy any new games until I get a PS5 and until I can experience them on a PS5. So no Miles Morales yet, no Demon Souls, no Assassin's Creed. I need boons. But yeah. I feel like super left out, but at the same time, I'm like still playing Tony Hawk, so I don't, you know, I'm like, yeah, I'm still going for the Tony Hawk Platinum, so it's kind of like, once we get that, maybe we'll start really save it up. This.
Let's hunt some.
I didn't even look at the fated choices. Yeah, that level 100 trophy is the only thing I have left, and they recently added new challenges and stuff, and they changed the XP system to make it easier. It still takes forever, but it's definitely way easier now than it would have been without that update.
Let me see.
But yeah, I was like legit. I was about ready to give up with that, and then they announced that update, and I was like, okay, thank Christ, because now I can actually. It doesn't feel like I'm wasting my time now. Also, they added
Come die again.
being able to replay the career mode with all of the skaters, and so that's like another opportunity to get even more XP. You don't get a ton, but it's just a nice way of like. Not being bored out of your mind when you're grinding for those challenges.
Why, I think we understand something of law.
Cooled me off.
Yeah, and I did do that a little bit.
Master Chaos.
I just started an infinite grind because you can some of the challenges you can have the cheats on. So I just started like an infinite grind and left my PS4 for a while. And those give you some good XP, but yeah, I kind of need some health. Yeah, and there's also like some creative parks that are specifically built around like helping with specific challenges. I actually, they actually patched some of them though. I did notice that because I went back to. I forget why, but I went back to like one of those like guaranteed 10 million score parks where you just like hold triangle and it gives you an insane combo, and that it didn't work anymore. I was kind of sad.
Back to the shadows.
I sense that you've been marked by the ELYSIUM.
Ooh, this looks good, but fated choice, gotta go for it. I don't have any nectar, so. God, I love this weapon. The shield might be my favorite weapon. It's definitely one of the most useful. Plus, I love how responsive the dash strike is. Oops. Yes. But yeah, that Tony Hawk, it's up for a game award this year, just for sports, which kind of bummed me out. I think that's a uh-oh. I think my camera just turned off because my camera sucks. Might be audio only. I'd have to stream a lot more frequently, and that would also involve getting a new camera before I get partnered or anything. But I'd like to start streaming a bit more consistently because, well, first, like, I'm looking for work here, just so I can have some income. But hopefully, like, I want to do content creation full time. That's the ideal, but I'm not quite there yet. So I was gonna look for an extra job while I'm here to help pay rent. I have a college degree after all. Also, yeah, my camera probably... I can't tell because I only have a single monitor. But I'm pretty damn sure my camera just auto... It has, like... I don't know why it does this. Honestly, I don't know why. I have a Canon DSLR. And, it is not made for filming. It's made for taking pictures. So I want a new camera as soon as I can get one. Yeah, junior year is always the hardest, I found, in both high school and college. That's like the one where you're operating at a more advanced level and you still have like a million classes you need to take. Oh yeah. Well, I'm not trying to get I have a webcam, which I could use, but it's considerably lower quality. I'm trying to get... I want to get like a camcorder or something, but those are... I mean, they're relatively expensive, I should say. But I'm just trying to replace this DSLR because I'm tired of it just turning off every 2 seconds.
You're absolutely right,
so I might just do audio only streams. I thought I had this figured out, but I guess I don't. So I might do audio only streams until I can fork up the dough. But it's like, do I get a PS5 or a new camera? Like, the practical part of my brain says camera. But at the same time, I really want that PS5. But again, like, if I did get some extra work, then it wouldn't even matter. Because then I could, why not both? Yeah, I'm playing this on PC right now, so I don't need to use a capture card. I'm just using OBS. But yeah, my capture card is old. The one I have, the one I got like 2014, I think, was when I got my capture card. I don't really use it that much anymore, but just because I try to find B-roll on YouTube when I can. I just download trailers and stuff. Only time I dig out the capture card is like if there's B-roll I absolutely need to just like go and do myself. I should... Oh, I'm not casting. And yeah, I'm lucky enough to have a powerful enough PC where I can stream and play games at the same time. Plus, Hades is nice because it's not super intense. I've tried streaming Rainbow Six while, yeah, on this, and it does not work super well. Because what a lot of streamers do, and I didn't realize this, was they have two PCs, one for gaming, like they have a beefy boy for gaming, and then a less beefy boy for just streaming. And so I'm not quite ready to do that yet. But yeah, I think the easier way to do it is, yeah, get a capture card and just stream from your console. I don't know how the PS5 handles HDCP though, because I heard it has it, but because on PS4 you have to manually turn that off so you can capture footage and stream from it. But
should I change things up?
I don't know. Only 5 more encounters, might as well.
Up we go then.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and there's also like that 4K
Change of scenery at least.
60 FPS like Elgato capture card that you hardwire it right into your PC. I was like, that's a little, I'm not smart enough for this. I'm more of a video guy, not really a PC guy. I can tell you how cameras work and microphones and like editing and stuff, but when it comes to building a PC, I'm pretty. I bought this pre-built, so no shame. I'm just like, cool, Ryzen 7 RX 580. That sounds good. I'll do that. And like already Cyberpunk is like, oh yeah, this beefy PC you bought a year ago is already gonna struggle doing this 1080p 60 frames. It's like, cool. On medium, I should say. I don't know. I can still play a lot of games on like high or ultra, so maybe I'd be fine, but yeah, I'm happy with my PC for now, and when it comes time, like when I have to upgrade, I'll probably just buy another pre-built. It'll be like the same amount of money anyway, if I'm getting a new processor and a new graphics card. Like, I don't pretend like I know how this shit works. I just do it.
Hear me on my authority.
Everybody chill.
Not now.
Whatever. Ooh, a 2-for-1, but I'm also kind of not doing too hot. But yeah, everyone talking about like the Nvidia like 380 or whatever. I'm just like, you know what? I'll let you guys be excited about this. I'm gonna chill.
Greatly decided, nephew.
Yeah, since I'm getting a 2-fer, might as well.
Do you believe I give my blessings liberally, Zagreus?
Have mercy, Demeter. Looks like I angered her.
It's like a big. Uh-oh. No, nope. That was bad. I kind of got stuck in that. The nice thing I like about this game also is that, like, you can be bad at it. Oh, fuck. Like that. You can be bad at it, but it's like, you just keep playing it and you'll steadily improve. And you'll just beef up your character more and more.
Oh, surprise.
Like, I get excited for people during these, like, during, like, when they announce graphics cards and stuff, but I'm just excited for people. I'm not really excited for myself.
You're late with your report, Hypnos.
Oh, well, let's see. I woke up, I don't know what time it was, and I made sure that every shade had been accounted for.
Get to the blasted point already, I don't have...
Sure, I was just getting to
Gee,
it.
that's a lot of text. I'm not reading that.
Enough.
You've done it now. Hey, Orpheus. You know about the time I vanquished 7 legions
I usually
of
don't like,
hands tied behind my
roguelikes, roguelites, whatever you call them.
dared me to do it, you know.
Why that
There are a few, like, Rogue Legacy I really liked. But it's hard for me to get excited about roguelites.
What that there were.
But I heard this game was so good, I was like, I had, like a $10 off, code on Epic. And so like it was cheaper just because the game had launched. They had like a whatever % discount, and so it was only like $10, I think, was what I paid for it. So like $10, everyone's talking about it. It's probably gonna be a GOTY contender. I should buy it and check it out. And then I just, oh my god, this game's amazing.
Call it what you want. You're doing what you have to do.
Nothing wrong.
Just making sure the
Oh, you didn't leave.
Greetings,
God,
brother.
it is hot in here. I'm gonna turn on the fan. I apologize if the mic picks this up. Oh, that feels good. I have no idea if the mic is picking that up. I haven't tested it, but hopefully not.
My place is not.
But dear God, that feels amazing.
Never mind.
Yeah, and the art style in this game is amazing. I voted, like... I'm not on the panel, obviously, but, like, for the People's Choice for the Game Awards for art style, I voted for this. It was between this and The Last of Us. And, like, oh, but The Last of Us doesn't really have an art style. I'm like, it's still a pretty damn impressive... like, what they accomplished with that game is pretty damn impressive. Oh, yeah, and just a straight-up gun. Alright.
Well, time to go get killed again.
Ghost of Tsushima also deserves props for its art direction. Because it's hard making a game that doesn't rely on a minimap. And they did that through just like cues in the world and the wind and all that. I thought they did a great job there. To the point where like people said like you shouldn't play it in Kurosawa mode because you need... the color scheme is so crucial to that game's experience. So like playing it black and white does like a disservice. So I think that game deserves a shout too. In terms of like artwork, art style. Plus you have those like tails. Yeah, in the photo mode. I've taken so many damn photos. You put a photo mode in a game, I'm probably gonna play around with it. I love... the best photo mode ever in games, though, is still, Gran Turismo Sport. That's unparalleled photo mode in Gran Turismo Sport. Unparalleled. This could be useful.
Should fetch me something.
Gran Turismo Sport, I still go back to that game just to take photos. It is by far the best photo mode in existence. Oi! I'm just kind of... let's see what the other option is. Yeah, sure, why not?
Let me have it.
Chaos might be my favorite character design in this whole game.
Master Chaos.
Like, that shit is spectacular.
As I do not expect such token gestures, I am very much amused, and I accept.
Like, this game deserves the award for best art style. Or art design, or whatever the award is. Just for Chaos's design alone. And the faces at the base, oh, it's so good.
The goddess Nyx's influence, perhaps. Respond.
I do not know how to respond to that exactly, Master Chaos, but Nyx, yes, she has been aiding me in my attempts to flee my father's realm.
Man, this year was so good for games. I can't believe how good this... Like, this year had no right being this good for video games. Like how, starting in like, what, April or May or June, everyone started working from home on video games, and the fact that consoles were shipped and games were completed that are this good while just everyone's at home. It blows my mind. That like this is one of the... Oh, what the fuck? Wait. Every time... Okay, that was a dumb boon of me to take. So I have to use my... I thought it was every time you get hit, it was like extra 3 damage or something. Not just every time you press square, it's 3 damage. Well, this changes things. I only picked it because it was a fated choice. Yeah, this is not a good weapon to be stuck using triangle with. Oh my god, this is hell on earth. Ugh.
Where now?
Karen probably has health.
Charon set up shop.
Yeah, boy.
Here's the fee.
Yep. Oh yeah, and Cyberpunk's again. Like I'm waiting to buy games. Yep, still. I'm not buying any new games until I get a PS5, and so I'm probably not going to be playing Cyberpunk right away, unless I get a PS5 soon. But I'm still excited to play it. I love Cyberpunk as a setting. Cyberpunk the setting, not just Cyberpunk the game. And CD Projekt Red is good at making games, despite their questionable business or development practices. Like, what am I gonna do? Not play Cyberpunk? You know? Like, you can be mad about it all you want, but it's like, what are you gonna do? Not play Cyberpunk, one of the biggest games to like ever come out in the history of ever?
The most violent.
Yeah, I don't know. I forget why they said they delayed it again. I think it was because it was to guarantee stability on PS5 and Series X, even though, it's not because they are making a, I believe they are making next-gen versions, but, like, they delayed it not to release it day and date with the next-gen versions, just to make sure that the current-gen versions are still pretty nice on, next-gen consoles. I believe that was the reasoning. And it's hard to say like, oh, it's to avoid crunch, because a lot of the developers at CD Projekt Red didn't even know they were delaying it again until the announcement came out. So it's like, oh hey, and by the way, you're gonna be working on this game for another month or two. It's like, oh, okay. So I don't think it was meant to, you know, to deal with crunch.
Thank you, mate.
With that in consideration. So that's why I think it's just for stability. But like there was I did see like a PS4 copy leaked in the wild, and they said like the game runs fine on base PS4s. So, which is nice because that's what I have. But again, like I'm gonna wait till I have a PS5, because I was gonna get it on PC, but I'm not like super sure if it'll work the way I want it to. So I'm thinking PS5. It'll probably be 60 FPS. That's fine. Like the game was made for current gen. You know, I know it's like popular to be like, what did they mean it though? Oh, I can shoot now. I really do think that the game was intended to. I think their approach was meant to be kind of like a GTA 5, where like this thing was designed for for the PS4 and the Xbox One, the same way GTA 5 was designed for the PS3 and the Xbox 360, and then a year later we got the PS4, Xbox One versions. I think they had a similar. That was the plan for Cyberpunk, more than likely. Was like, oh, it's pushing these consoles to the max, but it's designed for the PS4 and Xbox One, and then a year down the line we'll release a next-gen version. But I think just because it got delayed so much to the point where it's coming out after next gen is out, now they're kind of like, maybe we should have at least a little bit of something ready. But yeah, I feel bad for one of our guys at GameStop TV because he was fully scheduled and ready to go on I don't think he started filming yet, but he was like approved and ready to go on a Cyberpunk video, and then like immediately it got, like the next day it got delayed. It's like, finally we're gonna make this video and get ready for Cyberpunk, and then immediately delayed. I felt bad. Yeah, there was a lot because when I was driving around LA with a family friend, I saw posters for Cyberpunk, and it all still had like coming out in November 2020. I was like, oof, those are old posters. So like they really, it strikes, it's a similar case with Xbox and Halo, I think, because Xbox was super ready for Halo Infinite to be the launch game of the Xbox. I mean, like, it's in all the advertising for the Series X. It's on the box of the console itself. You know, Master Chief is on the box of the console, and then they delayed it. So I think that just shows you how much of this is done in advance, to where like they delayed Halo, I don't even remember back when, but we're still feeling the effects of that delay. Like they planned that so far ahead in advance to where we're getting stuff now that still has, Jesus, that did so much damage, that still has Halo stuff. And so it's a similar situation with Cyberpunk, where it's like the whole world and marketing and everything was ready for Cyberpunk, and then it just it's like, oops. And yeah, I appreciate that you like the Halo series, but that was 100% meant to build up to Halo Infinite, because I was so excited for Infinite, and then Infinite got delayed. It was like, oh, okay, I guess so I got screwed too, kind of, with Halo Infinite being delayed. Like, I was part of that. Luckily, mine was just a podcast and not a multi-million-dollar marketing campaign, but still, it was like, man, this is why I did this, and now it doesn't matter. But, I mean, it doesn't change the fact that I'm still excited for Halo Infinite. I still had a lot of fun making that series, too. But yeah. And, like, people were mad at the art style of Infinite. I thought it was fine. But, obviously it didn't look amazing. Like a Series X, you know, launch title, quality, whatever. But I still thought it was fine. I wanted to play it. The grappling hook looked cool.
I'll take this one.
Also, I guess, yeah. I still haven't checked if this is audio only right now, but I'm assuming it is. I keep looking at the camera like, yeah, they can see me, but no. Game of the Year, Last of Us Part 2. That's my call.
This heat.
I get booed for it a lot, but it's how I feel. Oh, fishing? What? What? How do I fish?
Fish.
What?
I got a flame eater.
What? I was planning on doing audio only anyway, just because, like, my current setup is kind of whack. Also, again, like I said, I need a new camera. But yeah, Last of Us Part 2 is my game of the year because I love The Last of Us and I love the story. And I thought that from a technical perspective, it's, like, mind-blowing. So yeah, it's my game of the year. People are like, the story's the worst part. It's like, nah, fam. Nah. People are just mad about a thing that happened. Dude! People have been talking shit on Sackboy. I've actually heard that's a pretty fun game. I've actually heard it's pretty damn fun. Same with, like, Astrobot. People are like, it's free and it came installed. Sackboy's not free, but Astrobot was. It's like, it's free, so how good can it be? And it's like, people have been really digging both those games.
On to the next one.
But, I don't... If I had to do a top 10 right now... Number 1, The Last of Us. Wow, actually, forget everything I just said. My game of the year is Persona 5 Royal. I forgot that was a thing. I was like, oh yeah. That came out in March. Game of the year. So number 1 is Persona 5 Royal. Number 2 is... If I'm not counting re-releases... Because the only reason I kind of like don't count Royal is because it's a re-release. But like Persona 5 is straight up like my favorite JRPG ever made. And like in my top 10 games ever of all time. So like by default, Royal has to be my game of the year. It just has to be, you know, because it's like one of my top 10 games ever, and it's better than it was, and it came out this year. So by default, it has to be my game of the year. But if I'm not counting re-releases, then it's The Last of Us. Yeah, like it, and I loved the new semester too. I thought it had a really poignant message about, like, especially in 2020, man. The whole message is just like, it's better to have a hard life set in reality than to live in like blissful ignorance, or you know, like, if that makes sense. Like, it's better to feel pain but to live in reality than it is to just live in a blissful ignorance of the world around you, where everything's perfect. I thought that was a really strong message, and I was like, I thought that was a really, especially poignant for something like Persona 5 that really is about like societal issues and stuff like that. You know, like to say like, yeah, the world has issues, but instead of running away from it and living in ignorance of those issues, it's better to, you know, be aware of it and try to fight through it and make the world a better place and whatever. I thought it was a really strong... I thought it was a... Again, like, it took a game that was already a 10 out of 10 for me and made it even better. And I love Persona 4 Golden too, but I think 5 is my favorite of all of the... I haven't beaten 3. I've played 3, but I haven't beaten it. Oh, I'm about to die here. I just love the aesthetic of 5 more than all the other Persona games. I just love the Tokyo aesthetic. Ah, fuck. Even though Persona 4 actually like struck a very deep chord with me because it kind of resembled where I lived at the time when I played it. You know, I'm from a small town in the country. And so playing a game that is kind of takes place in a small town out in the country, I related to a lot of the same experiences that those characters were experiencing. I dealt with a lot of the same things. And so for that reason, I really liked Persona 4 Golden. And that's why a lot of my friends still prefer Golden to a 5. But 5 to me, I love the message of the story of just like about, you know, society and all that.
Hey, that sounds handy there.
And I just love the aesthetic, and the art style is insanely good. The black and red, and like all the games have an anime art style, but like Persona 5 has such a unique art style, even amongst its anime-styled peers.
Head chef is going to want this fish.
That's what I get. Oh, that's so fucking cool. This game is goddamn amazing.
Here's what I caught lately.
I'm like, what's the fish for?
Done deal.
The ancient
I still don't really know what the fish is for, but I gave it to him, and I gotta talk to her. But yeah, Persona 5 Royal. If we're counting re-releases,
Sure.
Persona 5 Royal is my game of the year. If we're not counting re-releases, the last was Part 2. So I guess I'll go number 1, Persona 5 Royal. But like, if we're going back to a top 10, number 1, Persona 5 Royal. I need to talk to Athena. Number 2, Last of Us. Number 3, maybe Ghost of Tsushima. I really enjoy just being a samurai. I really enjoy just being a samurai and killing shit. Man, fuck. What would number 4 be? I have a list of like the games I have a list. There's an app I recommend. I don't use it too often, but I still recommend it. It's called where is it? It's called GG. It's kind of like Letterboxd, but for games. Whereas like it just gives you a place where you can like track all the games you're playing, all the games you've beaten. You can make lists and stuff like that. Yeah, I would say, okay, so Persona 5, Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, Animal Crossing would be my number 4, just because I love Animal Crossing, and I really think New Horizons is, like, the best one, plus it came out at, like, the best time it possibly could have come out. I might reorder this a little bit, because my opinions have kind of changed. On my list here, I have Doom Eternal next, but I think I would actually put Final Fantasy VII Remake over that. Oh, no, I'd probably put Hades there. I made this list before I played Hades, and I'd probably put Hades at number 5. And then Final Fantasy VII Remake at 6. Doom at 7. Tony Hawk at 8. I have Resident Evil 3 at 9. And then I have like I have Genshin Impact and Fall Guys on that list too. But Fall Guys, I really enjoyed it when it came out. It's such a unique thing, but it really kind of fell off the radar. So it kind of. And then Genshin Impact, I really appreciate Genshin Impact because it's a free-to-play. It's a whole ass open world RPG that you can play for free. Like, what the hell? You know? But I haven't really touched it in a long time, and the frame rate is garbage on PS4. But I heard they made it better on PS5, so I recommend checking it out on PS5 at least. But Genshin Impact is it's fun. It's good to check out at least. I know there's a lot of like it's a Chinese-made game. There's a lot of China bad sentiment going out, but I don't know. It's just a fun game. Just a fun game. It's not like the developers are in bed with the government. They're just a product of it. So that's why I don't really fault them, because there was a big thing about like, oh, it censors Hong Kong or whatever if you try to type it into the chat, or it's like that's not the developer's fault. You would get that in like literally any Chinese game. So I don't like it's shitty. Don't get me wrong, but I don't fault the people who made the game itself for that decision, because I don't think it was up to them. Again, it's clear it's still shitty, but I'm not gonna boycott Genshin Impact for that. For something that they had no control over. Because I still think it's worth checking out. Although I did see some other reasons why Genshin Impact is kind of sketch, where there were some stolen animations from Nier Automata, I noticed. Which I'm like, alright. Like, it's not a huge deal, but it's also like, that's not good. Don't do that. But again, it's a whole ass RPG that you can play for free. With like a not terrible story. Do you mean the remake of the first Nier game? Or remaster of the first Nier game? Replicant? I'm excited for that. Because the first Nier game is stuck on PS3 and 360. And has not held up perfectly well. So I think it is good that we're getting a remake / remaster. I don't know what they're calling it, but it is a prettier version of the original game. And I'm assuming the gameplay is updated too. And there's also like a Nier mobile game or something like that. I don't know. And I do believe they are also working on a direct sequel to Nier Automata, which I am excited for, because Nier Automata is a very good game. with a story I really liked that posed some really thought-provoking questions. Very existential and sad game, but you know, the world needs more of that. Maybe not in 2020, but like when it came out in 2017, there really wasn't much like that. Yeah, like, see, that's what I talk to myself. Well, sometimes I say like I talked about this, but then I realize I didn't film it. But like, I have these conversations with myself where it's like, one I think it was like this morning, where it's just like in my brain, I was like, I can't wait for games to stop being called like, oh, this is a PS4, this is the PS4 version of this game, but you can play it on PS5. It's like, when is it just gonna be like, it's just this game? You know, like, it's not it's Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I think. It's like, yeah, you can play it on PS5, and it's the PS4 version. It's like, why not just, you don't even need to specify that's the PS4 version anymore, because you can play it on PS5. I don't know, does this make sense? Like, it's kind of like PC, where it's like, when you buy a PC game, it's not like, oh, this is the Ryzen 7 version or the Ryzen 5 version. It's like, it's just the PC. So I can't wait for games to just kind of like, when you buy, or when you go onto the PSN store, the Xbox store, it doesn't even say like Xbox One or Xbox Series X or PS4 or PS5. It's just, this is the game on the store, you buy it and you play it. Doesn't matter where it came, what hardware it originated on. I don't know if this makes any sense, but it's something I was thinking about, and I just kind of aesthetically would like that. Because like, at this point, like, games are just games, man. Like, I don't, like, it's hard to convey how I feel about, it's hard to convey exactly my sentiments right now on the matter, but like, it is kind of like the graphics don't matter. It's just, it's the game. You know, you're buying, it doesn't have to be Tomb Raider, but I'm just using Tomb Raider in this example, where it's like, it doesn't look like a PS5 game, but it's just a game you can play on PS5 or PS4. And people say this all the time. People say this every single generation, like, oh, graphics now are as good as they're gonna get. I don't believe that. But at the same time, I think we've evolved past the need for good graphics. Like, just playing Hades, it's like, Hades might win Game of the Year at the Game Awards. And you don't need a super fancy PC to play it. This doesn't need, I mean, it's a Switch game. It's not even on PS4 or Xbox One, or it's not even on PlayStation or Xbox. Like, it's not this super visual, it's visually intense, but, you know, it doesn't have traditionally, quote-unquote, good graphics. And so that's why I say, like, we've kind of evolved past the need for good graphics. I'm about to die here in fucking Tartarus. Just...
Alright, break it up.
Peace and quiet.
Like, we don't really need games with great graphics anymore. Obviously, love it when, you know, a game like Last of Us Part 2, that it's just like, I cannot believe that game looks that good. We'll always have those games that are always pushing the medium forward like that. That you'll play and go, I didn't think we would ever be here in 10... Even like 10 years ago, I didn't think games would even look like this. We'll always have games like that. But I just feel like that isn't an automatic qualifier for a good game anymore. Because, like, it was in the PS3 era, and the PS4 era, too, where it's like, that was kind of like a sign that what you were getting was high budget, so it must be good. But I think as we saw in the PS4 era, that high budget doesn't always mean good. I mean, just look at, like, EA. And, like, I don't like shitting on EA because it's super cliche at this point. Like, we get it. EA makes mistakes. But, like, I feel like they were kind of the ones that proved, like, just because you throw a ton of money at a project, that doesn't mean it's going to be good. Look at Anthem. Look at even, like, Battlefield 4. It was a launch game, and it just, like, it ended up being really good. But at the time, you know, every time you restarted the game, your campaign progress reset, and the servers didn't work, and, you know, it was a mess. And you know, kind of went through something similar with Battlefield 5, where that game was kind of a little ill-conceived on like a conceptual level. I still love Battlefield 5, but I'm not going to sit here and pretend like it was the best Battlefield ever. But like, I feel like this generation proved that more money doesn't equal a better game. And so when you see a game that looks amazing, like Battlefield 5 has ray tracing, but like that doesn't mean the game you're buying is, it's not an automatic, this game is going to be good. Or I feel like that kind of was the case in the PS3 360 era, where it's like you look at Halo and it's like, well, only a studio that's super talented could pull something off like this.
Now you be careful. I think I might.
You know, only a studio that really knows what they're doing could make a game that looks this pretty. Whereas like, everyone has Unreal Engine 4 now. Any game can look amazing, and Epic is even like letting you use Unreal Engine for free until you make like $1 million. It's like anyone can make a pretty looking game nowadays using Unreal Engine 4. And so you're kind of, this was the generation that kind of like separated the truly talented developers from the ones that like just throw a bunch of money and get good shit out of it.
Please be Meg.
I have some weird like settings and stuff in my Twitch chat. Maybe that, I don't know. I probably had to like approve them, but I'm using my iPad for chat right now because I don't have a second monitor. But yeah, it's like last gen EA was all about like focus groups and just throwing money at a project and like thinking they know what gamers want, but not actually knowing. Like, oh, Destiny is huge, so we need our Destiny. But they don't actually know what makes Destiny fun. They just want their version of Destiny in the Division. And so you get Anthem that's stuck in development hell for years, and they have no real direction for it, and then it comes out and it's just okay. And it's just straight up bad, because they just threw a bunch of money and said, make us Destiny. But they didn't have any actual clear vision for it beyond that. And then you have like Need for Speed Payback, which was one of like the games I was most critical of last generation, because it was like, it's not a terrible game, but it's a game that's like, you could tell they just got a bunch of random people in a room, not even gamers, just like people in a room, and said like, what do you want in a Need for Speed game? And there's like, oh, I like Fast and Furious, I like the old Need for Speed games, I like this, I like that, and it's like, cool, let's just do all of it. Let's try to do everything all at once. And then it just was not good. And so like EA really struggled this generation with trying to just throw money at stuff and hoping it works, and also just trying to appeal to everybody, but in the process appealing to nobody. Because what they were going for was like, we want our games to have the most broad audience possible. And it's like, games like that can exist and still be good. I look at like Among Us. Oh yeah, and the loot, don't even get me started, like loot boxes, the whole loot system in Payback, just forget about it. And they turned around with Heat. I thought Heat was amazing. I thought Heat was great. EA kind of just really learned the hard way, like, you can't just throw money at a problem and have it be fixed. Like, you need a clear vision, and you can't just try to appeal to everybody all the time. You need to just know your audience and appeal to them. Yeah, and I really loved Heat. I actually thought the story of Heat was surprisingly good. Like, I didn't hate the characters, which kind of blew my mind. Especially compared to Payback. But, yeah, Heat was great. I really liked Heat. Definitely, like, old school. And then they, the team behind Heat, Ghost Games. They finally figure it out. They finally make a great, like, I will go as far to say a great Need for Speed game. And there's like, well, it didn't sell well, so now it goes back to Criterion. It's just like, why? Why did you do this? They finally figured out what they finally figured out their vision for Need for Speed, and now you're giving it to Criterion. Which has made some of my favorite Need for Speed games. I thought Hot Pursuit, which just got a remaster, and Most Wanted, the remake, I thought those were great. But it's like, man, we finally got like old school Need for Speed, like PS2 era Need for Speed, and now you're giving it back to Criterion. Like, okay.
Okay.
Alright, guys.
Do I still need these?
And again, like,
Nowhere to
I
go
like
back.
Criterion's games, especially because, like, they're basically Burnout. And I love Burnout. But it just hurts me that Ghost Games isn't...
The bone hire
Like,
awaits.
I understand they were given almost 10 years to figure it out, and they didn't figure it out until last year. But they figured it out! They got there eventually. And then they got there, and now it's being taken away. And the studio's being closed down. It's like, fuck, man. Like, I don't want to hate EA, but they're making it really hard to like them sometimes. It's like you finally got some, like, some good I don't want to say magic, but, like, some good stuff. Like, a sequel to Heat would probably be really good. Considering they just figured out how to do it. And now it's not theirs anymore. It's just a shame.
Now here goes.
Oh my god, that is way faster! I was not expecting it to actually be that. 30% is a big boost. But yeah, it's a shame. And then you have the whole shit with Visceral, how like they couldn't really figure out what to do with Star Wars, and so instead of just like they just shut down the whole shit instead of just being like try again. Like that's the thing that just bums me out about EA. It's like, oh, if your game isn't a 10 out of 10 that's selling like crazy, it may as well not even exist. Activision's the same way, don't get me wrong. I mean, just look at how they treated Raven.
Thank the gods.
Like, Raven made Singularity,
Now what?
which was I don't want to say like an amazing game, but like a really solid first-person shooter.
Off we go.
And they didn't advertise it at all, and then it didn't sell, and so they said, okay, Raven, you're gonna help make Call of Duty now. It's like, fuck.
Your heart shall never carry you astray.
Like, the thing I want to just say is, like, EA is not the only studio that does this. But they do tend to do it a bit more frequently than all the other studios. Or all the other publishers.
Demeter. She can't stay mad forever.
This is chaotic. Uh-oh, I'm stuck. That's not good. Yeah, this is...
Not so fast.
I'm really getting stuck in Asphodel today. Pretty far cry from when I was straight up at the final boss.
That's what you get.
Like, I am good at this game. But also, a lot of it depends on just, like, your run. That's what's exciting about this game. That's what makes some runs better than others. Oh, shit. I'm fucking dead.
I warned you not to side against me, little sprout.
Yeah, her things are tough.
Ouch. Alright. Again?
Oh, you got blown up by a slam dancer.
Thanks. Achilles, wanted to ask you more about the weapons I've been using. They can change shape.
Something.
In the meantime, I'll...
Also, for the record, I could turn my camera back on, but it would mean ending this. I would have to end the stream because I have to shut down OBS
well aware.
and then reopen it, and that would shut the stream down. So I don't really want to do that. So we're just doing audio only.
Have your...
Oh, yes, absolutely. Thanks for asking.
I don't mean to keep bringing it up, but
But how can you do this to me?
Neutrality.
might as well just turn off my camera. But
Use caution with the tone you take with me, Overseer. I am the mother of the fates themselves. I do not act by whim or by mistake.
No sign of surface for now.
But yeah, it's what happened to Visceral was a shame. Oh, I have enough keys.
What more potential do I have?
Hello. Wait, what? Deal bonus damage versus foes. I think I'm gonna go with this one because I like to kind of diversify the gods I have anyway. Raise your chance for a boon to be rare. Huh. Well, this one's more expensive, so it must be better.
Felt that, I think.
Is there another tier beyond this? There is! Jeez. Yeah, I guess it goes all the way to the bottom. This game is nuts, dude. The spear is what I got all the way to the end with, and I'm like, I don't even like the spear that much.
Alright, one more time.
The dead are judged and sent to ASPHODEL.
I still don't know what this whole thing means. I think it's like a world event or something. I don't know.
Everyone gets in, no one gets out.
I just noticed his beard makes the logo for the game. I probably noticed that already, but...
Baratha grows stronger.
Ooh, that is nice.
My way.
Let's see here.
On my authority.
Oh, I did need a... Athena had like one last fated choice. Yeah boy.
You're nothing like your father, Zagreus. I mean,
God, the character designs are so good. No fated choice. I like doing this one. Being able to deflect with your normal attack is really useful. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, boy. One thing I really like about this game too is that like you don't need to play it all day. Because for a while when I first got it, I was just like 1 or 2 runs a day and I'm good, you know, and just keep coming back. Like this game has so much, like this game just has legs, man. You can just play it, like it'll last you a long time. And it's like, oh, man, this game is so good. This game deserves GOTY. Ooh, shoots a ghost ahead. But also at the same... yeah, this is... I've tried that cast one, and it's not really that great. Which is why it is common, and the rest were rares.
Die by Baratha.
Zagreus is a little edgelord.
Looks like a good batch.
Oh, hopefully I didn't pick that one up. Just like pop my chest. I have no idea what the mic does and doesn't pick up. I did a test, which I should know, but I just don't stream that often. But like, my apartment complex is not super quiet all the time, and like, I don't expect everything to be on my terms all the time. But there's like a family where like their kids play like out in the courtyard area, and you can hear them like clear as day in my apartment. But then I turn on the mic and it hardly even picks it up. So it's like, well, obviously it doesn't matter that much. So I just don't really think about it that much.
Feeling good.
All right, Precious, get to work.
Why is the spear like my best weapon, even though it's like the weapon that I
You got me, do you?
don't really like using? I think this is really good damage output. Ow. This is a bit chaotic. I kind of like it when it gets chaotic like this, where you just kind of pressing buttons. Ow. Oh yeah.
I trust they inconvenienced you at
Well, that's
least.
better.
I have plenty of coins. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, wait, what? I thought this was Karen's shop. What did I just... Honestly, did not... I clearly didn't pay enough attention to what I just did. Because I have no idea what the reward is now. Maybe it was coins, and I just thought it was Karen's shop, because my brain is operating at, like, whatever the brain equivalent of 2 frames a second is. Yeah, what's coins? God damn it. Don't want to do that. Yeah, might as well.
My keepsake from chaos will protect me.
I forgot I had the item that made it so I don't take damage.
It may seem cruel that I would wish you death at the start of Hades, but from
That's fine, I have plenty of coin. God, Chaos is such a cool character.
Lights out.
God, Hades is the shit, dude. Oh my god. More coins, really? That's it? Just kidding, I take that back. Hades is no longer the shit. But no, for real, it's a great game. I'm actually, like, thinking about making a video of just, like, here's just a list of games you should play that maybe you haven't. That, like, are legit, like, best of all time worthy. It's, like, not really meant to be thought-provoking, not trying to be anything like that special, just, like, here's just a big list of recommendations from ya boy. I was like, this, Titanfall 2, Yakuza.
Let's see here. Gimme. Charon's shop.
I should get food, but there's also, I have a thing where I need to get some Athena shit, so I'm gonna take my chances here. God, no! Actually, this could be useful. Also feel like shot is pretty good, too.
Appreciate the backup.
Also, there could be some... Nope.
I bet it's Meg again.
And it's not even like, here's some underrated gems. Just like, here's a list of games I like that you should play. Oi. shit, I forgot I had that. That's useful. Oi! Oh, I might die. Damn. Man, I really underestimated how much of this requires you to just have a good run.
That was disturbing.
Oh, I don't need to talk to you.
Good to see you all.
You know you're sucking when they're running out of shit to say to you.
Take it easy, boy. The watchdogs.
I have 3 nectar. Here you go. Here you go, pal.
Cerberus is overdue.
But like the video is just like, hey, play Hades, play Titanfall 2. I don't want to elaborate more than that. Just play this, play that.
So how did it go?
In that case, I'll spare you the...
Fine. Your failure is quite easy.
Then again, I could just accomplish that in a tweet. Just like, hey everybody, play Titanfall 2.
Your mother yet lives. There can be...
I think I turned out okay.
The new Apex map reminds me so much of Titanfall 2. And I'm just like, man, I really want Titanfall 3.
It's too good a deal to pass up.
I really want a new Titanfall. Eh.
Can maybe use some rest.
Just barely don't have it. It's about 7:30. I might do one last run and call it. So hopefully it's really good.
I feel all tingly.
Wait, what does this do? Okay. Nice. Ooh. Almost played myself there.
Don't come back.
Man, I can't wait for COVID and shit to be over. Like, I'm happy I'm in LA, but at the same time, it's like... I don't even know if E3 is gonna happen next year, or like Anime Expo, or anything like that. So it's like, what's the point? Concerts and shit. Ooh. Both of these are solid picks. I'm gonna go with this.
There it is.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Like, I was planning on going to some concerts and then just... everything happened. I don't even remember the last concert I was at. Shit. Was it Ghost? I think it was Ghost.
You're nothing.
Which was amazing. But... yeah. There had to have been one after Ghost. Ah, well. Also check out Ghost. Good band. But yeah, it's like I've discovered so much music in the past like 12 months, or just like since quarantine started. And now it's just like, man, I would love to see these people live. And now I can't.
Know that I admire
This one's pretty useful, but this one's also pretty useful.
More bloodshed then.
Wait, what? Oh, I meant to... Wait, what? What's that do? Does that, like... Oh, it just... I see. Okay. I meant to get the dash instead of that, but I've been making all kinds of weird mistakes. But yeah. I forgot what weapon I have for a second. God damn! That is comical.
Sweet nectar.
Yeah, I could use more. I don't really have much coin anyway. Uh-oh, boss fight.
You and me.
But now I have this. Now I'm ready. Also, man, I hope to be here for long enough to where I get to experience some of this stuff, like E3 and Anime Expo, and if they ever bring back PSX, that'd be nice. Oh, what's that like? Is that a glitch? The font? I think that is. That's a bug. Huh, weird. It's in like a terminal font. It's like what they would use for like coding font.
Stop him, Riches, now.
But yeah, just like all this shit, and it's like,
Then here we go.
I'm just kind of fed up with it. I'm ready for this vaccine. And that's still not going to be for another, like, a while. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I just had to survive. Oh, good one.
Every time.
Oh yeah, fishing.
Not dead yet.
I knew it was too early and I pressed it anyway. I need health. Hey, look at me. And we'll say hi to Sisyphus.
You're back, Your Highness.
Sisyphus, don't take this the wrong way, but
Come now, Prince Zed. That's just the way I am. Besides, you're not your father.
Oi, Zed.
Good choice.
Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
alright, who's next?
Oh my, that's a lot. Yep, boy. Always go for the gems. I am a fiend for those cosmetic upgrades to the hub world. Aye, that's a lot of damage. Also, like, remember just, like, going to a restaurant? Man. That, like, fear of life. Or of death, I mean.
Should come in useful.
Don't need that health. I shouldn't have spent that much. Oh, I still have plenty of coin.
Just what I need.
Young man, I know you'd like to get to know the comely Aphrodite face to face. Or, I don't know, you can decide once you arrive at last. He can decide, isn't that?
Why, I never, lords.
Oh, nice. You know Zagreus is a horn dog.
Let's go, team. Guessing Electo? What do you know?
So, good job, Red Blood. You made it all this way.
Wish you could join me, Electo.
Oh, you know, I'd rather have...
Alright.
She's psyching up.
Oi! 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 I tried to... that was stupid. Yeah. That's what I meant to do.
Trash.
Not yet.
Oh, there he is. Cool. Oh yeah, you wanna like... Oh, fuck. What does that even do? Yeah, the key to beating her is just trick her into going over spikes. Ow. Oh, that was foolish. Hey. The run isn't trash, everyone. The run is not trash. Oh, it's max level. I don't know.
Next stop, Asphodel. Try another one, maybe.
20. What am I close with? I guess this. I just don't like to use like the health boosting ones because they give you like like false confidence. I don't know. Is that the right term?
Till next time, Tartarus.
You just don't want to get used to like having that much health all the time.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Asphodel. Keep forgetting to check to fish. Oh, hello. Goodbye. Oh, you're not dead.
Ready. Skull crushes.
Easy. Jeez. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, ye.
Good enough to eat.
I could use a boost. I usually don't go for getting more coins just because it's something you kind of just pick up anyway. Oh no. Oh.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice. Oh god. Dude, Borat 2 was so good. Shout out to Borat 2. Oh hell yeah.
Best spot in
When you don't even have to work for it.
You know who keeps me awful busy, cuz?
Alright, beautiful.
Let's get out of here.
The thing that blew my mind about Borat 2 was like his co-star was like how talented she is. Blew my like oh my god. I don't need to talk about Borat, but I thought 2 was very good. In a year where I haven't seen many new movies, it was kind of refreshing. God, it was weird walking around Santa Monica because I passed by a couple movie theaters and there's still posters for Black Widow. I'm like, man, that's still not out. How is DC like, yeah, we're putting Wonder Woman on HBO Max, and they still don't know what to do with Black Widow? It's like, you have a... There's a very clear answer to this situation. But maybe they're kind of like, maybe waiting, because like, the whole Mulan thing, I don't know how well Mulan did. I don't think it did that well. So maybe they're kind of like debating like, do we do that thing where we put it on Disney Plus and still make people charge, or do we do what DC's doing and just put it on the streaming service at no extra cost? I bet that's why it's taking so long. It's because that's what they're kind of trying to decide. But it's taking way longer than it needs to. Because that movie's done. Like, it's not like it's still in pre or post-production. Like, that movie's done. They can press the button on it whenever they want. It's just, how do we maximize the amount of potential profit from this? Is the question they're asking themselves now. Which, I mean, like, you have to ask yourself that as a publisher or producer of movies, but God, this guy's yeah, that's clearly the answer. What was that? Is that like a saying, hey, there's an opportunity to fish? Yeah. Yes.
Let's fish. That's a bite. Cut a Slovak.
I can't believe this game has fishing. This game is amazing. What the hell? They didn't need to, but they did it anyway.
Guess I get a break.
Also didn't realize this until like today even, that the voice actress for
What's the latest, hon?
Eurydice or whatever is the voice actor for the singer in Transistor, the main character in Transistor.
Well, you mentioned Orpheus. My father had him locked up for a little while.
Which I think is fitting because she's a muse. So
huh? Sounds like Orpheus, all right.
she is a mythological singer.
You got it.
Really hit the spot. See you.
I didn't play a ton of Transistor, but what I did play I enjoyed. But it didn't blow my mind like it did for other people. I thought it was a great game, I just wasn't like absolutely smitten with it. Now here is I think this is what I'm gonna do. I don't need that health boost.
I can use this. Very cool.
I just chose that because prophecies and all that. It's probably gonna screw me over.
Get back in the magma and no one gets hurt.
No idea what Aphrodite's call does to bosses. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Why is so much health? Those like random things, so much health. Oops. Ooh.
Not now.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Hey, if I make it to Elysium, that's a decent run. Isn't there a thing I have that makes it so I can like I get
Go no further, boy.
a health from like hold on. Never mind. I thought I had something that made it so fountains give me more health. Oh, great. Alright, well.
Bye, Asphodel.
Probably not gonna make it through this. Well, I mean, this is like the last area anyway, but. I don't even know when to make it to the boss.
In paradise.
Oh, good.
What?
Ouch. 1 second.
Juicy.
At this point, it's all kind of whatever. I'd rather have this than just coins, so. Nope, don't do that. Sometimes I just like to make sure there's no buy fountains or anything. Yeah, boy. Yeah, get out of here. Don't target the guy who's my friendly. Probably didn't use 3 bombs on that one dude, but damn, really? More? Didn't need that to be friendly. Oh my god, they're still spawning! Oh, good one. Thanks for telling me the last possible second. Oh, God. I thought I would slightly edge out his health before he got me. Fated choice. Yeah, sure. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, I could use some health. My boons are pretty solid and powered up. Oh, and there's no health. Alright.
I'll take it. Zesty.
Guess we're going for health. Nice. The explosive rounds, man. Just lay out for a second. I believe the damage also, like, I don't know. A little overkill, but whatever. You are my friend. Shout out to Naruto. Didn't Naruto like just get a new form this week too? Nope, don't do that. Oh, this is a THANATOS, right?
You made the choice, not me, and you prolonged that war when... Ah, yes.
Hey!
Hey, look. I can tell you're struggling.
Ah, so you are taking pity
Oh
on
no,
me now.
Patroclus. Okay.
Well, I've no pride.
THANATOS is a random event.
I'm most grateful to you, sir. Is something wrong there, sir?
What's the use? Let's say we fought, if anybody asks.
THANATOS 15 counters restore defense. 30%. Yeah, I like that.
Take care then.
Huh. That Zeus one could be useful, but yeah, those double events are risky. But I don't know, I think I can take it. If not, then it was a good run. I guess I'm getting both one or the other, assuming everything goes well.
Congratulations, you made the right choice.
That's what I wanted. Oh, but this is a fated choice. My weakness. It had the ability I wanted, but it had fated choice things, so too bad. God damn! I don't even know where people are. There you are. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh, yeah, I wanted to attack.
I will keep fighting.
One. Sure, even more health. Screw it. Why not?
More strongbows?
Butterflies, not good. Oh shit. Gotcha. I'm a butterfly, sugar, baby. Oi! Oi! Oh my god, that's a lot of eyeballs to be dealing with at once. I just realized I have casts. Didn't even need to shoot. Yeah, I'd probably be best idea to go here. Yeah, looks like this is the last one before the boss fight. Oh, and no health, my boy. No. Yeah, whatever.
Here's the fee.
What's just laying the oh, that won't matter for boss fights. Yeah, this one would be good. Because I'm going to be dashing around a lot. Oh, no, I can... Yeah, boy. Well, let's see if we can beat the game here. That'd be nuts.
Big crowd, huh?
I'm not expecting to.
What hope have you, monster?
Best not belittle him.
Look, I've beaten y'all before. You actually kind of want to go for Theseus first, because he has a lot of ranged moves that can be a real... And he summons the gods. So he can be a real butt. Ow. Oh my god, I can't even see him because they're just like lost in all my shit. Yeah, this is not good. This is when this boss fight kind of gets cranked up. This is chaos. And not the really cool character in this game. It'd be cool if you fought them though. Oh my god, I'm almost winning! What the hell? I wasn't even paying attention! I hope I didn't just jinx myself. Woo! Hell yeah! Whew! That's only the second time I've beaten those guys. Hell yeah! Hell yeah, man. Now for the really fun part.
Guess I'll be going then.
King Theseus has fallen to the likes of...
Ugh, no coins.
Should I take the trade?
This is not worth it. Yeah, this one's gonna be useful. Well, let's see what happens. We'll see if we beat the game right now. Oh yeah, there's still all this shit. I totally forgot. I totally forgot about sticks.
No more debt to deal with at least. These urns have coin in them.
I totally forgot about this area. I was so excited that I finally... It's the second time I've beaten that boss. It's like, oh yeah, there's more.
Hey boy.
Dude, that gave me such a spook the first time. I was like, oh no.
Let's see here.
Don't tell me we're gonna have to fight Cerberus. I might go for the hard ones first, just cause I don't know. Actually, wait, there's no point because you don't have to do all of them.
Oh, I hate this stuff.
Where's the poison? There we go. Yeah, I shouldn't have done the coin, but I guess you can maybe buy something from Karen. Oh, good one. It's just a one big endurance test.
No thanks.
I actually think the sticks is a really cool area because it's just like, okay, let's hope you've been doing a good, like, let's hope your current loadout's really good. Because just pure endurance now. You're not getting hardly any rewards now. You kind of just have to trust the build that you've made.
That's one big satyr.
Where's heals? There we go. Not heals, but... Ah, my god. Yeah, because, you know... Befriending my rat friend will be super useful. Ooh-wee!
Go club your hooves and...
Oh, that was a lot of coins! So I guess that was kind of worth it.
The vast temple of Styx and its innumerable dangers now are...
I've Hit me, Daedalus.
Lost explosive fire. That's fine. It wasn't like a super useful one, anyway.
Don't spend it all in one place, mate.
Yeah, that.
Powered up.
I need some heals, though. I suppose. Nope. Wait, since I beat the... No, okay. So, okay, targeting system. Full start, okay. Oh, and oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, I should go for an easier one.
There we go.
That is a noticeable difference. Hello, hello, hello. I'm kinda on the tail end of my stream, but this is a very good run, so we might actually beat Hades. I'm not betting on it, but that might be happening. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, attack you. Let them fight. Oh, come on. There we go.
This is perfect.
Oh, yes, please. Yeah, sure, why not? Whew. This game is fun.
Hey,
oh, baby.
I see the noble king.
Ooh, oh. I think I already have a lot. Oh, actually, wait, no. But it's not gonna be. But I need as much health as I can before I go into this next thing.
Deep within the desecrated layer of the god
I think next up is the boss fight. Is the final boss of the game.
Not yet.
Oh. Oh, good one, genius. You restored health anyway. Oh.
Maybe I should check the other passageways.
That was a big dumb. Oh well. I have full health now. I guess there's nothing really left to do.
Cerberus again accepts the sack.
Yeah, I've been here before. So if you don't want to get spoiled, leave now.
Thank you, boy.
Because this is the final boss. Which, you know, it's not a guarantee you're going to actually beat the game, but it's still the final boss. It's kind of a spoiler. Although it is kind of inevitable what the final boss is if you play the game.
Alright, this is it.
The sea, the heavens and the earth.
So Ganondorf.
Belongs to my brothers. We are their kin by birth, but we are foreigners in their country.
No mournful speeches. Now get out of my way.
You impertinent brat. Fine. Impulsiveness runs in the family.
I've only fought him once, so I still don't really have a super big good read on this boss fight. Oh, God, one. Oh. Oi. Get out of the way. Oh. We're doing some good damage. Dude, that triple bomb has been god tier. Oh, what? Oops. Helps if I actually hit with it. Oh, okay. Oh, I haven't gotten this far.
Don't do that. Why don't you tell your loyal subjects to stay out of this?
Oh, good. As if the fight wasn't hard enough. Oh, yeah. I still have another Death Defiance after this, though.
I'm out. It's regenerating.
Oh my god.
I can't.
Oh shit, I didn't even see that. Which I guess was part of the point. But yeah, I'm a little focused right now.
Not yet.
Oh shit! Oh, you went right into that. You dumb boy. Okay, this could be. Yeah, you kind of just want to stay moving when he goes invisible. Oh shit! I have no idea if I'm gonna make it. Oh yeah, I fucking cast it. God damn, good one. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Come on! Ugh. Oh, come on. No!
You mind your manners once you return to my hall.
No. No. Fuck. That was close as shit, dude. That was so fucking close. God damn it. It was so close. Oh my god, it was so close.
Only the very best treatment.
I'm making myself feel better by treating Cerberus. God damn it, dude. Fuck.
Finally made it to the surface, Nyx. Confronted father there, Adam.
Do not despair, as I told you before. With effort and with time, most any.
That was the one, dude.
Even your father.
That's why that one hurts. Normally they'll be like, yeah, I made it pretty far, so that's good. But that was like, I was so damn close. That was the fucking one. If I just didn't get hit that one, I would have had it. Fuck. There's no point in thinking about it, but it's still just... Oh, it hurts my soul.
Here's the catch of the day.
Oh, you get keys by trading in fish. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna make myself feel better by buying something pointless. If I could afford something pointless. Nothing I really want. I can't even... I guess I could do that. That's pointless.
This ought to make the lounge a little more presentable until Cerberus wrecks it again. That's a lot of gemstones.
Fuck. I'm glad not too many people saw that. But at the same time, I would appreciate having a group of people to wallow in my misery with me.
Let's have a look at the old fated list. The power of night.
I guess there's something here at least.
The heavy sleeping underworld prince arises.
I'm late for work. Father's going to kill me.
Responsibility rejecting Zagreus strides down his father's hall.
Going as fast as I can. You hurry up.
The door to the administrative chamber beckons just beyond the hall. The prince perchance believes that he may enter quietly.
You better not give me away, old man.
Suggest you hurry in there, lad.
Ooh. Oh, whoa.
The day or night's duties are sheer simplicity itself. Eh?
Oh, gods.
Get on with your responsibilities.
I'm guessing.
Attendance records of the working shades who toil.
Well, what is the latest explanation for your tardiness? Lost track of time admiring the courtyard view? Perhaps you were recuperating from your martial training.
I'm sorry, Father. I just overslept. I must have overslept. How am I even supposed to know exactly when to be here? I mean, every moment, every day and night here, it's all the same.
It's not at all the same. The hue of Ixion's green light takes on an obviously lighter hue when it is time. You're an embarrassment not just to me here, boy, but to this entire operation.
Right.
Oh, you know what? Shout out to After Party. That's a good game.
Can't understand any of this.
The relaxation-loving prince never paid suitable.
Other desk.
Doesn't make any sense.
That is not correct.
Security reports concern. Why, a careful record must be.
I never remember
What am I?
anything I taught.
Oh.
Incorrect.
Reviewing lists of claim. A hen?
Can't understand any of this.
That's not correct.
Supplies on all the desks in.
Ugh.
Enough, boy. Wrap it up.
At last, the work-disliking prince records a summary of the results of his attempts to be.
Okay, I'm done. So, can I go?
Not only were you late again, but then you also failed to perform even the simplest.
Look, man, there were a lot of cute.
You complete. How many chances do you need at this?
Too lenient. Instead of lambasting me non-stop,
That's a lot of text for Zagreus.
Training me some more to do this fascinating work to your satisfaction. You'll forgive me if I didn't memorize every laborious detail the last time you performed your monologue about how all this works.
Excuse me? If I'm not mistaken, you're deflecting your incompetence toward me? As though the goddess of wisdom herself has come to aid you in your time of need. I could replace you here and now with any number of simple shades hungry to work here.
This sounds familiar.
Then why don't you? I don't want any of this. I'm not the one who drew the short lot with your brothers and got stuck here forever. Why am I having to do this senseless parchment pushing for you?
Why are you stuck? You're not. You're fired. I was wrong.
Oh my.
You were prepared to take on any responsibility me again, or I'll have you cast into the lowest pits of Tartarus. Now get out of my administration and my sight.
Well then.
At least I can't be late for that job anymore.
28.
Finally. Should take my spear. What's that one there?
Three encounters, alright, well, I think that it's... Oh, jeez, it's almost 8:30. That was more than I was expecting. I'd only plan to go till 8. Yeah, play Hades. It's very good. I don't want to end it on, you know, a losing note, but I probably won't play it until I stream it again. This is kind of like a game I just want to stream. It's kind of perfectly lends itself to that. It's something I enjoy and that I can kind of feed off of and bounce off of really nicely. So hopefully that was enjoyable. I enjoyed playing it. I love this game. There was a lot of great conversations today. Talking about the Game Awards, I really do think this game has a good shot at stealing not just a few awards, but maybe the big award, the GOTY. So definitely keep an eye out for Hades and play it. I know I'm a little late to the party, and I know the PS5 is out and all this, but still playing Hades. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I got nothing else to say. Subscribe to the channel, Ron's Pies. Follow me on Twitter @WadeLikesPie. Follow the channel, the Twitch channel too. Stay posted. Yeah, that's really all I want to do. So have a good one.